turned 40 and he's still fit as a fiddle. He's still got a lot to do, hasn't he? And he's, when I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago, he's still keen to get back into this team. But here we go. The Saints kick off. The ball's played back into Johnny Goddard. He kicks out and long. Mitchell Weiss is chasing after this. It's into the bottom corner and he's well jockeyed by the Bath City fullback. That is a goal kick to the Saints because number 9 there played really well. Cody Cook for Bath City, and the ball comes out to number 2, Joe Rayners. He's got the ball at the moment. He's looking for the optional runner. He does get number 7 round the back. He shoots. MJ has to come out. He uses his leg. He saves it, and that was just a cutting run across Tom Bender there. And number 7 it was Alex Fletcher. He manages to get a shot in, but MJ got his angles covered. It's cleared for the Saints. So Joe Neal manages to collect, brings it back to Michael Clark. He plays into Zane. The Saints are back into one-touch football. It's down to Avon Jones. He comes forward with the ball. He's under pressure and he's just lost possession to that man again. Number 7, Alex Fletcher. Number 2's on the move, Joe Rayners. He's intercepted by Kyron though. Kyron's got a few players around. Kyron's on the move. He's got Mitchell down the right. Mitchell's on the move. He's on the edge of the box. He brings it to the byline. Cuts it across to Kyron. Kyron shoots, but it's sloppy. He mishit it. He goes into the Bath defender. They go high and low and it comes all the way back into the Saints half, and Callum Adebayo brings it back to MJ. And tell you what there, Pete, Kyron Wilshere got the ball back, composure, shoot, would have been 1-0.
It's all about clean sheets really, you know, and then you want your forwards and your strikers to win your games. You've got to start off with a solid base, and if you can keep a clean sheet then you're halfway there.
Ball, lovely ball into Mitchell Weiss. He manages to get the ball. He's 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. He's at the side. He plays it all the way across. It's into Cameron Green and it's a goal. St Albans City. No, it isn't. Is it? Yes. The referee was pointing. I couldn't quite see. The line assistant had his flag down. It is a goal. That was a beautiful ball. I think it was from Michael Clark. He chipped it in over the back of the defence. A diagonal run from Mitchell Weiss. He was outside the box, 1-on-1. He was down the right-hand side. He brought it to the goalkeeper who came to him. And I tell you what, he just played it across, trickled it in. And that man, Cameron Green, Pete, he slots it in because he's the most advanced player, because the Saints are playing almost a 5-3-2 formation, and that is 1-0 to the Saints, 11 minutes in at Clarence Park, and that is against the run of play. Johnny Goddard's going to take the corner ball. He goes high and low into the penalty spot. He's looking for Callum Adebayo. Gets his head. Michael Clark's there. He comes in. It's a save. Callum Adebayo just smashes it. Sorry, Joe Neal smashes it against the goalkeeper. The ball's still in the air. Bath City try to get rid. They do. They just clear the ball. It's going to be a throw-in for the Saints if Avon Jones keeps it in. He does. He plays it all the way back to Cameron Green. It could have been 2-0 to the Saints. Joe Neal, he picked up the kneel down from Michael Clark. He shot it. It was literally feet from the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper stood firm. It hit him in the torso, and that ball has been cleared, but the centre tried to mount another attack and it's intercepted again from Bath City though. Eddie Jones, their fullback's on the ball. He goes inside. He's looking for a 1-2, and if we look at that, Pete, at the moment, Bath can play in triangles in their own half, and there was no Saints players closing them down. There's a front run. He goes low and to the edge of the box. A nice little 1-2 there with Fletcher, who crosses the ball into the back post. There's a header there from the Bath City player, but Callum Adebayo gets the return header, and Mitchell Weiss tries to clear, but big pressure here at the moment. Bath City cross the ball in. It comes to the back post, and thankfully Callum Adebayo gets his head to it, and that goes over for a goal kick. But the Bath City striker or defender, I think MJ misjudged that there for a minute, Pete.
Next album, so yeah, sort of cooking up some fresh stuff. So I'm engrossed in the game here.
You're watching it. Go on, give us some commentary then, Rob.
The ball's getting kicked. It's going up. Come on, Mitchell. Come on, who's 16?
Come on,
get in.
Oh, he takes it around the defender. He shoots.
Oh,
it's a goal.
What is it?
2-0 Mitchell Weiss.
Oh, fantastic.
Brought some luck to the commentary booth. That was again a lovely long ball from the back.
Who do we have to thank for that? Who's number 16?
Mitchell Weiss. He took it this time. He turned in. He was the provider and the assist on the first goal for Cameron Green. He slotted it in. He went under the goalkeeper. He was trickling in. But Rob Rolfe, 2-0 to the Saints. You've commentated on a goal.
I know, well, there you go.
What can we say?
I brought good luck to the game, obviously.
You have, clearly.
2-0 up. That is fantastic. Well, I'm gonna go carry on enjoying the game.
He's come all the way to the right hand side. He throws it high and long. The goalkeeper's come short. He's missed it. The goalkeeper got it, but the ball toggles around. The Saints players are trying to get on it. Bath City try and clear. Tom gets the ball. He hits it on the outside of his foot, and the goalkeeper manages to gather. And that was that was nervous from the Bath City goalkeeper, Pete.
It gives them the platform to come and play at this football club and then go on beyond that. You know, there's nothing to say that they couldn't start here and then go on to much bigger and better things somewhere else. But to have that academy in place and have players coming through.
Oh, it's a goal, sorry Pete. Oh, they've pulled it back. And that was a crossing for number 9. It was a beautiful header just inside the penalty box, and I think it was Cody Cook who's just got a beautiful header which spun off the front, and that's gone round MJ, and that has just really created 2-1 to Bath City. They've pulled a goal back, and that was I think it was Cody Cook. A wonderful goal there from Bath City, but I tell you what, Pete, that all came from that phase of play which Ian Allison will not be happy with, and that is 2-1 St Albans City.
It's just a matter now of putting a consistent run together.
Long high throw from Bath into the box, number 7 shoots! You won't believe it, Bath City have equalised, bang on half time, you will not believe it, number 7, Alex Fletcher has pulled it back to 2-2. And that was sloppy, it wasn't clear cut, so it was the Saints' own doing, the high throwing that came in. It was missed by a few Saints players, it bobbled off a Saints player, and it landed in the 6-yard box for number 7, who was quite lively in the first 10 minutes. Alex Fletcher, MJ couldn't do anything. He slots it in. Tom Bender's bent over. Michael Clark is bent over. They are not happy. They have conceded a 2-goals lead right on half time. It is 2-2. We didn't see that coming.
Well, absolutely not. It's come from nowhere, really, from the Saints being dominant, really, on top. And then exactly what we were saying about staying tight to half time. All the momentum swing now is with Bath in the second half, which is scored them 2 goals really out of nothing.
Unbelievable. The the half-time whistle has been blown. I mean, none of the players look happy. The Bath City players don't look happy. The Saints players are clearly not happy. Who knows? We'll wait and see what happens from a regard of the ball kicked off. So Bath City get the game underway, and that's goes all the way down to the far side. Tom Bender's in position, so it looks like there's no changes at the back. It looks like that Ian Allison is staying with 3 central defenders, and then Avon Jones down the right and Cameron Green down the left. And Mitchell Weiss has just been penalised for taking down a Bath City player, so the referee's just trying to calm everybody down. Pushed wide right, he's managing to find Avon Jones, who's quite advanced. He loses possession, ball comes over, but Tom Bender manages to pick up again, and this is an opportunity for the Saints to build something now, and very similar to the first half, Pete. The first opening 7 or 8 minutes, Bath played really well, but the ball comes in, Mitchell Weiss gets he's pulled down, it's a goal, the referee gives nothing, and Mitchell Weiss was sort of handled in the area. It was 1-1, and the goalkeeper gathers, the ref was adamant. The whole of Clarence Park screamed, even Pete Risley. Pete, tell us about that. Ball from that man again, Ryan Jones. He crosses the ball in. It comes to number 18. He gets his head on it. It's a save, but MJ just parries it out. It was a header from a header of Bath City, and he's cleared by Kyron Wiltshire. MJ had to get low down to his feet. He stopped it going in. It could have been 3-2 to Bath City, and Bath are really turning the screw at the moment. They are going for it, and we can see some activity on the bench, Pete. We can see Dave Noble's getting stripped to come on, so that could be a good shout. The Saints have got to pick themselves up and get going with this game. They've got to really, Callum Adebayo's just kicked it out onto a Bath player.
Something like that, just so he can try and get a bit more, a few more bodies in midfield.
Oh, there's a strike there from Bath City from about 25-30 yards. He just dipped on top of the post, just over the netting of MJ. MJ seemed relaxed about it, but that came from exactly what you're saying, Pete, is that. And we've not seen much of Johnny Goddard because he's in a deep role today than normal. Kyron Wiltshire we've not seen much, and that's all coming through the midfield at the moment, isn't it? The Saints players move now. Johnny goes high and long onto the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper gets a fist to it, comes to the back post. Bender puts it in. It's a shot by Weiss. It's cleared off the line. The goalkeeper is down. The physio is called on by the referee, and actually it's going to be another corner ball. And that was great work because the goalie missed it. Tom Bender played it back in, and I think it was Mitchell Weiss who shot There was a defender on the line. He's kicked it out. I believe, is it going to be a corner? The goalkeeper is down at the moment. It looks like he's okay. He's moving his legs, but he's getting some attention. And I thought that was another corner ball there, Pete. I couldn't quite see. That's what Mitchell's asking.
I think he's given a free kick against the goalkeeper, but I don't see that. The keeper's come out and flapped at it again, missed it.
He's going to take this, a little chip over the top. He's looking for Mitchell, can't get there. He's headed away. Kyron gets in there, he gets the ball back. Well done, Kyron Wiltshire. He's got a runner on the side. He's got Zane. Can he cross? Zane crosses the ball. Oh, he's gone out for a corner. Oh, it's a throw-in. Still a throw-in, and that's an opportunity. Good ball in from Zane. Kyron Wiltshire made that. Cameron Green's throwing the ball back in. He's looking to go wide. He does go to the byline. Crosses it into the ball. Mitchell can't get there, but Bath City clear it, and that was an on-running opportunity at the back for the Saints, and that's better play, isn't it, Pete? That's what they should be doing.
Yeah, really good opportunity and a good clearance in the end.
It comes into Johnny Goddard inside the Bath half. He does his stuff. He turns. He's got a few players on. Beautiful turn, Johnny Goddard, but he's just lost possession from Cook. Sorry, it wasn't Cook. It was the substitution that came on. Plays the ball to Bath City's number 9, which is Cook. He's on the edge of the box. He turns inside. He's finding a gap. He shoots. Thankfully for the Saints, it's gone well wide. Goal kick, but right idea from the Bath number 9. From Bath City, who again haven't been the best footballing team, but they're right up there from an ethic point of view. Michael Clark, is there a penalty against St Albans City? I cannot believe it. The ball's come in, it's bobbled, it's hit Michael Clark on the chest. It didn't look like it was his arm, but the ref straight away blew. It is going to be a penalty kick for Bath City. We're 83 minutes into this game at Clarence Park. It is currently St Albans City 2, Bath City 2. Before this is taken, we know MJ's a brilliant penalty taker, but Pete, did that seem to be a penalty to you? His exciting saves. Ball goes in. Oh, it's gone wide! He's shot wide! Can you believe it? Cody Cook, number 9, who's already scored in this game. MJ, funny enough, Pete, went the right way. I thought he saved it because he covered it, and he's pulled it wide. Justice for the Saints.
It was justice. I think he would have saved it anyway. He definitely picked the right way, and he got down low, and he would have got his hand to it if it was on target. It's very unusual to see a penalty not even hit the target.
Joe Neal's deep at the moment. He's trying to get the ball back, and the Saints are just throwing bodies in there, not really getting anywhere. Michael Clark gets his head to it, but he's bundled over, which means it's almost 2-2. Bath City are going for this. They're going for a ball into the side. They shoot. MJ gets it. It's a nice bobble, and that's where the Saints defence was stretched because Avon Jones didn't get back. Michael Clark's on the floor, and that's the problem now, isn't it, Pete, when you're going to go for this? He's got Joe Neal, who's dropped so deep to try and collect the ball. He's moving forward. He finds Avon Jones, who's advanced. Avon Jones tries to take it around. He's got to go around. He's got it around. He's in the box. He plays it across. And it's a goal! St Albans City! Ian Allison on the bench throw their arms up in delight. The Saints have scored in the 89th minute. It is 3-2, and I think it was a deflection in off Johnny Goddard. Avon Jones was the man there, Pete, because he just took it around the defender. He got to the byline, crossed it over. I think it was a bit of a bobble off the goalkeeper, back onto Johnny Goddard in front of the York Road end. The Saints have pulled it back. I think it was Johnny Goddard. We'll have to wait and see. And we've got 4 minutes of injury time. 4 minutes of injury time, and Pete, what a goal! He just got a little bit complacent in his distribution. Ball comes high and long though. He's looking for Liam Saul. Liam Saul gets his foot on it. What a touch from Liam Saul. He's in the box. Can he turn and shoot? He plays it into David Noble. David Noble got the ball, but he's just intercepted. He's the most advanced player. And what a beautiful distribution from MJ there, Pete. All the way to the foot of Liam Saul, who took it down with superb, excellent technical ability.
Fantastic touch. Fantastic touch. And a bit unlucky David couldn't get a shot away there, because that would have been a great goal.
Oh, I tell you, I don't know how much we can keep going with this type of game, but we are into the 95th minute, I believe, so the whistle will go any time now. There it is. St Albans have pulled this back. They were 2-0 up after 22 minutes. They conceded 2 goals 10 minutes before half time. It was 2-2. It was disappointment. Ian Allison in the second half had to make a tactical change from a 5-3-2 or a 5-3-1-1 into back to his formula of 4-2-3-1. He's made a couple of changes, and Johnny God had a lovely run from Avon Jones down the right hand side into the box, crossed it, it bobbled, it bounced, somehow it went into the net. We think it came off Johnny Goddard. Anyway, it is 3-2 to St Albans City in this Vanarama National League South. That is fantastic. Hopefully the Saints are up to 6. We'll have to see what the other results have shown.